This is the sloth. The sloth is a creature found in South America. 2 feet long and weigh up to around 50 pounds, 25 to 50 pounds. Yeah, they're not that most impressive. Well, yeah. Anyways, what are they? Well, they're sloths. That's it. Yeah, there's two types of species: the three-toed sloth, which is this one right here, and the two-toed sloth. This is a two-toed sloth right here. The most familiar one we're familiar with is this type of sloth. This giant fucking three-toed sloth. Now they can be dangerous at times, but still. Anyways, what's so special about these sloths? Well, sloths on they eat like pretty much every day to just keep up on their fucking diet. More on that in the link in the description to Salmonella's videos on sloths. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, but why? But I'm gonna tell you why and convince you why in the afterlife you should play as a sloth and the pros and cons of being a sloth in the afterlife. Well, let's say you die of fucking leukemia or something. I don't fucking know. You can choose however you want to die. Maybe suicide pact. I don't know. If you want to, let's say you die and you have to choose the next thing you want to be in the afterlife if you believe in that shit. So you choose a sloth. What? Why would you want to choose a sloth? Well, first of all, if you're gonna get eaten by a predator, like let's say a jaguar, it's not gonna provide that much nutritional value. Yeah, they're that fucking worthless. Those sloths are that worthless that no one's just gonna eat them. I mean, if a jaguar is really that desperate to just eat a fucking sloth, then that's sad. And plus, second, you spend most of the time eating, so you just and you only shit like once a week, once every 3 weeks. So yeah, yeah. And when they're shitting, but the cons of shitting when you're a sloth is that that's when you're most vulnerable. When you're taking a shit and minding your own business, and that's when nature calls you. Also, yeah, that's pretty much it. And second, you could just die. But there's another con. You can pretty much just die by eating. Yeah. Apparently, sloths put so much energy into eating that their stomachs had to put all their energy into digesting this one pack of green fucking food, and then yeah, they can pretty much just kick the bucket just from eating. That's another con of a fucking sloth. But anyways, yeah. But what are some other pros about being a sloth in the afterlife? Well, another one is that sloths can swim. If you don't know how to swim, then this animal will be good for you because they're pretty adept swimmers. They're not like the best swimmer, but still, these sloths are better swimmers than me, and that's embarrassing. And also, they're really good tree climbers too, but they're slow as frick. But so yeah, they're pretty lower tier, but still, yeah. Also, they make the most random noises, even more random noises than me. But there was the once mega Chad sloth. There was once a sloth that was a big Chad, and not this wimpy virgin right here that you see in front of you. And that giant sloth Chad of the Miocene period was the one and almighty Chad of the fucking Megatherium. Yes, the giant himself, the Megatherium. When standing on all twos, he can stand up to 20 feet tall. But when standing up like this, on all fours, it could be up to around 8 feet tall. That's fucking impressive. And they lived around North America and South America. Both of the Americas, basically. So yeah. They're also called giant ground sloths, too. Anyways, yeah, they can weigh up to around like 3 tons, maybe even 4 at max. They can be up to 20 feet long. That's a big fucking sloth. And this thing, nothing preyed on this thing, and it was an omnivore too. It wasn't just a vegan. It could kill stuff. Okay, like it could kill a pack of saber tooths if it wanted to, and if it had enough energy. But there was another sloth. Another freaking sloth. That was, yeah, the best swimmer out there. The lasso Cunnis. Yeah, but anyways, if you this is the Michael Phelps of sloths. You thought Michael Phelps could swim fast? Think again. This motherfucker could swim at speeds up to 10 miles per hour, which may not seem that fast, but hey, that's better than Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps' top swimming speed was 4 miles per hour. That's wimpy against this guy. Oh yeah, this is a semi-aquatic sloth you're looking at right here. This shaggy motherfucker right here was preyed on by whales called acrophyseters. Giant dolphin whale looking motherfuckers. Basically, just call it a prehistoric beluga whale. But what's so special about them? Well, if you thought that sloths couldn't swim any better, then again, the prehistoric sloth, this prehistoric sloth was the Michael Phelps of the fucking Miocene, and yeah. Also, there's this guy. This is just a Megatherium smaller cousin, Northropteriops. But if you have smooth brain, then you might mistake this one as a sloth. And this one is named. If you think the Chalicotherium, this guy right here, is a sloth, think again and you have smooth brain and 1 IQ. IQ level of 1. Anyways, yeah. But why is this guy not a sloth? Well, for one, his posture. Sloths, they're mostly just more angled on the ground. Well, meanwhile, they're standing up like a tall hunchback, you know. And second of all, look at the face. Compare a Megatherium's face to this thing. Yeah, the Megatherium is a lot different. But you want to know what this thing is actually related to? Yeah. It's actually related. This guy right here is actually related to the horse. Yes, the Chalicotherium is actually related to the horse. You could see in his face that kind of they just stretched out his freaking snout. Yeah, but the Chalicotherium can barely defend itself, just like it's unlike its freaking big other relatives or some shit. Yeah, but anyways, look at this. I mean, you can kind of see the resemblance, but other than that, yeah. But anyways, Chalicotherium was something. For once, it could not defend itself that easily, just as Megatherium, and yeah. Yeah. But it could run faster, though. But anyways, let's get back to the actual sloths themselves. Shall we? Sloths have a lot of predators if they actually want to eat this immovable being. Well, for one, sloths, they have their predators are pretty much caimans, anacondas, and jaguars, harpy eagles. Yeah, harpy eagles. Yeah, if you don't know, a harpy eagle looks like this. This is a harpy eagle, one of the most athletic and agile eagles out there. Can weave through the canopy like it's nothing. This is an absolute monster of an eagle, with talons large enough to pierce through a mango. Yeah, the sloth stands no chance. But the sloth has a weapon. Its claws. Its claws are weak as fuck, but still, it can, like stay can. Let's say an immature harpy eagle tries to get this thing. The sloth can just slash at the eagle, and the eagle's like, "Fuck you, I'm not dealing with this." So yeah, the sloth just eats plants. That's it. And their brown color helps them to blend in with the branches in the canopy. Well, hey, that's all for today, and yeah, hope you learned something about the sloth. Bye bye. You spent like fucking 9 minutes just listening about sloths. Subscribe if you want to. It really help out.